What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Today is a great day. Reason for that is we're going to start a new series covering manga books, and I'm going to be reading them out to you, and on screen we're going to have images of each page so you can follow along. And then afterwards, once we've covered a certain section, I'm going to give you my thoughts on what we've read and so on, and then we'll continue throughout the rest of the series. And that'll pretty much be it, so I hope you guys like the sound of that idea. And just to mention something a bit off topic, following this series, I've got another new series which will be starting every Friday called Old School Friday, and I'm going to be playing a classic game. So I'm going to start with Nintendo GameCube. I'm going to be playing Super Mario Sunshine this Friday, and every Friday we'll play, well, maybe we'll continue the whole game until we move on to the next one. But every Friday we'll play an old school game, so that should be fun. But anyway, back to the manga books. Today we're going to be starting with Oreimo, which is here, and yeah, I'm going to be reading this to you, and I'll go through the blurb just so you guys have an idea of what this is about. And here we go. Oreimo, a high school student, doesn't get along with his cranky, dismissive and secretive 14-year-old little sister, Karina, but he suddenly finds himself forced to protect Karina's secrets. She's not only a gorgeous fashion model, a track star and an accomplished student, but she's also obsessed with naughty video games and little kids' fantasy anime. How can Karina maintain her complicated lifestyle, and how can Kiyosuke, I think this is the older brother, if I pronounced that right, maintain his sanity? And might the two of them somehow, just maybe, ever become friends? Yep, this is a Dark Horse manga. It's proud to present the first volume of this charming madcap hit series. Okay, don't know why I read that, but anyway, we're going to get started with this book. So in a moment you should see on screen the first couple pages. So yep, I'll come off camera now and you just hear my voice as we go along. So let's go, guys. Okay, chapter 1. I'm home. My name's Kiyosuke Kusaka. I'm 17 years old and attend the local high school. It might be strange saying this about myself, but all things considered, I am just your extremely average everyday high schooler. However, my little sister, on the other hand, Karina Kusaka, age 14, is the kind of girl that'd make anyone look twice, even when she's not wearing makeup. And when she decides to put on her makeup on, she's like nothing most people have seen. Her hair, perfectly dyed a light brown, both her ears pierced, ultra-high gloss manicured nails. She includes such an air of maturity that you'd never think she was a middle schooler. Even amongst the cutester girl cliche of her class, she stands head and shoulders above everyone else. She's not the kind of girl you just walk up and talk to. Even hello takes preparation, as she's definitely what you'd call out of your league. I want you to just imagine that. Having a girl like that in your home, in your family, pretty distracting, wouldn't you say? Karina looks down on me, her older brother, pretty openly, and as a result I haven't really had any real interaction with her in the last couple of years. In fact, the last time we really spoke was when was it? No idea. Damn, I forgot to put the tea away. Bonk. Don't touch that. Ugh, it disgusts me. Why is it such a huge deal to have whatever she's carrying touched in even the slightest way? How much exactly does she despise me? Be back later. Really? Seriously though? How long have things been like this? It's our own little Cold War. What's this? Stardust Witch? Mururu, if I pronounced that right. What the hell is this? Is that a swimsuit? Are those ribbons? Limited edition? First run? What the hell is she wearing? She's just a kid. Is that some sort of merchant? Is that some sort of mechanical wand? Or wait, maybe a spear? Probably an anime DVD. Think right? But I haven't watched anything like that in ages, so I wouldn't know what's popular these days. What's this kind of thing doing in our house? Her hair and eyes are pink. Ugh, I'm home. What's going on, Kyosuke? Nothing's going on. Just doing something new for a change of pace. This is getting really dangerous. If she had seen me with this, it would have been total social death for me. Kyosuke? I've heard that these days it's considered normal, even kind of cool, to go to that student therapy. Instant social death. Besides, if anyone found me with this sort of stuff, it would bring on a family meeting to discuss it. You kidding me? You're seriously disgusting. Which are in Kyosuke's thoughts. I can just imagine Karina looking at me with the same expression she has when she looks at garbage. It's really nothing, just a little too much studying. Yeah, right. That was a quick reply. Well, it's not like my grades are that bad or anything. That's only because Manami-chan's been doing such a good job home tutoring you though. You're lucky you have a childhood friend who's also a model student, and you're absolutely right. Kuryosuke, from now on, would you mind not reading girly magazines right here in the Genkin? A splendid effort on her part to guess, but getting caught with something like this is way, way more embarrassing. That would have certainly brought down an avalanche of humiliation, but it looks like I made it through alright. Anyway, I brought it up here. Why does Mum always come home at the absolute worst times? I don't know who's behind this, but I don't think that all this was set up just to trap me or anything. Anyway, whose exactly is this? The more I look at it, the more this seems really out of place at our house. This is probably just like, when you don't want to look for the case that corresponds to the CD or whatever. So you just go ahead and grab the first one you see and put it in there. And so the case doesn't match what's actually inside, but Let's Fall in Love with Little Sister. Rated 18. Oh man, that was close. Seriously? Way too close. If you'd seen what's inside here, back there, I'd just have committed suicide on the spot. But wait, now that I think about it, out of everyone here having this on me, would be the worst case scenario possible in the history of Earth. Kuryosuke, are you studying? Ah! Sorry about that. Looks like I caught you at a bad time there, huh? I'll knock next time. No, it's not that. I mean, you did, but it's not what you're thinking. Please. God damn it. Now that it's come to this, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to find out who this belongs to. The mere fact that it was there lying on the floor means that the perpetrator is very likely a member of this family. So the suspects are me, my father, my mother, and Karina. And from an objective point of view, someone carrying Let's Fall in Love with Little Sister, rated 18, inside of the Stardust Witch Miru case, would in most circumstances be me. Damn, I just have no idea. Oh, so she's home already. As mature as she looks, she's still in the middle school. If someone were to tell you she was a fashion model, you'd never second guess them. I'll admit, she's an attractive person, but you really don't want to get too close to that little sister of mine. I'm pretty sure she hates me, and any attempt to get along with me would be under false pretenses and nothing more. So, what are you doing, just sitting here in the Genkin? You say something? Christ, nothing. Dinner at our house takes place every night at 7 p.m. precisely. That's because this is generally the time my father gets home. And if you're not in your seat by that time, you don't get a bite to eat. No questions asked or excuses accepted. So pretty strict here in this family household. Okay, now's the time, as it's the only time my family is all together at once. I'll be able to ascertain the true owner of the DVD. I think I'm going to head down to the... Sorry, I can't really pronounce this word. I'm not going to attempt it. You guys can read that one. After dinner, anyone need anything while I'm there? Now's the chance to put my plan into action. Okay then, can you get me a pint of that seasonal limited Haagen-Dazs, please? Sure. And speaking of that, one of my friends has really been getting into anime. That young girls be into, like, what's the name of that? Pretty sure it's Stardust something or other. Where that suddenly come from, so my mom was the first to respond to that. Now, it's nothing really. He just said it was surprisingly interesting and I should check it out. And I thought I might give it at least a shot. Ugh, yuck, really? Isn't that what you'd call otaku stuff? Please don't get into that, okay? She's right, you shouldn't go looking for bad influences. They responded pretty much how I thought they would. A negative reaction is what you'd expect out of most people. Which means... Karina. No, it can't be. But if it were, a lot of this would make sense. She must have dropped it when we ran into each other, and then it slid under the shoebox in the confusion. And then Karina must have realised that it was missing when she was out. And that's why she was messing around in the Genkin right before dinner. But come on, this has to be some sort of mistake. I mean, this is Karina we're talking about. What would she be doing with a kid's anime case containing an rated 18? I need absolute proof it's hers. Thanks for dinner. Okay then. I'm heading to the... Kanibi, I'm gonna call it. Or so I said, huh? So if Karina is really the guilty party, she's totally onto the fact that I'm the one that picked it up. So, what would I do if I were in Karina's position? I'd recover the contraband while no one was around, and then slip out looking totally innocent. That's the only way to do this. However, the probability that she'll fall for this is extremely low, and the reason is because with absolute certainty, the same blood that runs through my father and the traits and sensibilities of an iron-browed detective certainly runs through her. So to fall for a trap as simple as this, she'd have to be pretty much a moron. And there's no way she'd... What? There you are. And that is the end of chapter 1, guys. Okay, so we have Kyosuke, who's 17, and his little sister, Karino, age 14, who seem to not get along so well. And yet actually haven't spoken in God knows how many years, so not the best relationship they have between each other. But they unexpectedly bump into each other in the household, and Karino seems to drop one of her animes, which is actually rated 18, and Kyosuke seems to pick that up. So Karino, the little sister, gets caught lurking around in Kyosuke's room, searching for her property. And we don't know what that's going to lead to, because we've ended things at chapter 1. So we'll get to that hopefully in chapter 2. So if you guys enjoyed, please let me know what you thought in the comments, and make sure to subscribe, and we'll be back with more Oreimo thick and fast. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
you.